Namaskara friends. In today's video, we will be trying to understand the importance of including prayer in a day-to-day life. I consider prayer as the first step towards a spiritual development. If we want to grow spiritually, it is always through the path of prayer that we need to start. Even an atheist who is interested in the spiritual development can definitely start doing prayers, and he would see an immense transformation and immense change in his regular life. So if you want to understand more about spirituality, then do like and subscribe my channel. I am Ganesh and I will be helping you out in your spiritual growth by the blessing of my Gurudev, Paratpar Guru Dr. Jayant Balaji Atavale. So it is his teachings that I would be sharing with you all, the teachings that I have learned. So moving forward, first to understand what prayer is all about surrendering yourself to a most superior power to uplift oneself. Like whenever you need to go to a higher level, you always require some push from the top or some pull from the top that would help you to go to the next level. Basically, an analogy of this, I would easily say that prayer is a kind of like, consider you're hanging on a cliff and you're struggling hard to come out of that situation. But despite many attempts, despite the best of your efforts, you always fail. You pull up to some level and again then you are pulled back. So what happens? Suddenly you get a helping hand and he pulls you out. What do you feel? Don't you feel like very happy? You feel very satisfied, you feel delighted, you feel gratefulness. So prayer also performs the same thing in our spiritual growth or also in a personal growth. So whenever we are going to a rough patch and when we pray, you always experience a higher power that gets you out of that trouble situation very easily, or gives you the strength to drive through those trouble situations. So this is what I consider prayer, and also prayer is it is in the growth of spirituality, for your spiritual development, it is always required that you reduce your I-ness. And by doing prayer, what do? We surrender to the superior power. We say that okay, this is not possible with me, so please help me out, or please help me through this. And that's a very key important thing in the process of praying. It helps you to reduce your ego. So basically, you can pray to any form of energy. There's no specific you can either start praying to an idol, you can start praying to a photo, you can start praying to a stone, or even you can start praying to the universe, you can start praying to the nature. So that is completely left up to your choice. You can decide on to which you want to pray. But the most important thing in this praying is you need to have the belief in your prayer, and also you should have the faith to which you are praying. So provided if you have these two conditions that you satisfy, then you can pray to anything. The object that you pray is not important. What is the feelings that you have while praying, that plays a more crucial role. So here I have I have tried to help you out in understanding what is the importance of prayer, like to what should we pray and all that. So basic concept of prayer is definitely understood. So this would also help you understand that an atheist who does not believe in God also can start doing some simple prayers. So in the process of spirituality, like after I have told about all these prayers and all, there would have been 4 questions that would have definitely come to your mind, especially it came to my mind. So the first question is, where do I pray? Like, okay, fine, I have understood the importance of prayer, but where do I pray? Second question would be, when do I pray this? Third is, how do I pray? So mainly first the question would be, how do I pray? Like I have understood when to pray, I have understood where to pray, but then I will how do I pray? What is the methodology that I need to follow? And after I have understood how also to pray, but what do I pray? That plays a more crucial role. So the answer for the first 2 questions is quite simple, and that is what is the beauty of prayer. So prayer does not have any restriction of time and place. You can pray anywhere you want, you can pray wherever you want. There is no limitations, there is no some rules that you need to play in certain locations at certain time itself. Of course, praying at certain time of certain importance definitely helps you to double the effect of prayer, but overall you can pray at any time and at any place. So for beginners, you can start praying, in initial ways where you can start praying as soon as you get out from your bed, when when you're going for your bathing. You can pray also during your breakfast, lunch and dinner. You can pray before you start your work. You can pray before you drive down to your work while coming back. And also when you end your work, you can do a small prayer, and also you can pray before you go to sleep. So these are the common places that you can start praying. And moving to the next one, how do we pray? So it's quite simple. Like initially you can start praying with your folded hand. So you can just have this position of your hand and keep it between your two chests, and also keep your eyes closed. So the importance of keeping your eyes closed is it gives you a focus. It helps you focus on your prayer rather than getting distracted. And by placing your hand between your two chests, it helps you to kind of evoke a spiritual emotion within yourself. Definitely you can try this out and you can let me know your feedback, like how did you feel when you were in this posture before you started with your prayers. And as you achieve a mastery in your praying, as praying becomes more common, or it becomes a part of your life, then even you can just keep your eyes closed, eyes open, and pray through your minds. So that would even help you to develop your focus. And the last main point is, what do we pray? So that is the most crucial part. Like, what do I ask in my prayers? So the detail of this point would be taken in my next video. But initially, as a beginner, again, you can start praying for simple things like for a happier, healthier, wealthier, positive life. You can ask for more of positive thoughts and positive strength to face any kind of difficulties. You can also include some gratefulness or gratitudeness in your prayer. So these are the few things that you can ask for your prayer. And more basically, you can even start, like before you start your work, you can ask something related, your work related things in your prayer. Or if you want to achieve something, like before a student starts studying, he can pray for to get good marks, or to help him understand the concepts more easily. So these are the few initial steps that you can pray. And further, how in depth we can go into prayer, I would be definitely covering in your next part. So this was what for the first video. So this was the thing that the first challenge of praying. So we'll be continuing, we'll be coming up with more videos on prayers, more videos on spiritual development, like how using simple steps you can evolve spiritually in a more significant way. And if you do like my videos, please do subscribe. Please also don't forget to put your comments. What did you feel after you started the process of praying, and specifically, what did you feel when you were in the Namaskara Mudra? So these are the things that you can please do comment, do put on your comments. And if